What's up? I just woke up and I'm feeling so jacked. Fuck. The traders who make it, trust me, most of them are dumb as shit. Without God in this, none of this means nothing. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, last week was absolutely total shit.
The traders looking very bad.
Fuck shit, bro.
We're down $200 on that account balance. $100.
The market wasn't shit, but I was shit. So this week, I'm not gonna be trading. I'm not gonna go on a trade, not even one trade. I'm not gonna take a trade. And honestly, I'm not gonna trade, but I am gonna be on the chart. You get me? This might be one of the important weeks of this whole challenge, right? Because here's what I realized after blowing in the account. The problem was never me. The problem was never the strategy. The problem was never the market. The problem was being here and it was here. The problem was me. It was my mind, and it's even deeper than that, my spirit, right? What I mean is that I'm a man of faith, and one thing God has been showing me through trading is that the same thing that destroys you in the market are the same things that destroys you in life, like impatience, fear, greed, pride. You think you are just learning to trade, but the reality is that the market is really revealing who you are as a person, right? Just think about it for a second. The moment a trade goes against you, what's your first instinct? Panic, move stop loss, force another trade to get a winning back. But that's no trading problem. That is a character problem. No single strategy is gonna save you from that. No strategy in this world can fix that problem. You gotta fix yourself to fix that problem. God has been teaching me that discipline is a fruit of the spirit. If you're disciplined, that's a fruit your spirit needs. Self-control is a fruit of the spirit, and you cannot be consistently a profitable trader without those things. Period. Alright? The market will expose every weakness you have, every single one of them, all the weaknesses you got. The market is gonna expose every single time. So this week, I'm just gonna be sitting on my hands, working on myself, reading, praying, studying, not just the charts, but studying my own behavior, why I did break my own rules, why I did let emotion take over. I'm feeling the moment the trade went to draw down, and how do I make sure I never feel that way in trading again. Mental and psychological strength in trading is not talked about enough. You know what? Because everyone wants to sell you indicators, strategies, entry point, their causes, but nobody wants to talk about the fact that the biggest thing in trading and the biggest enemy in trading is the game. It's not you. Your own fear, your own greed, your own ego. The traders who make it, trust me, most of them are dumb as shit, but they are the most disciplined ones. Alright, they're the most disciplined ones that make it in long term. They're the most patient ones. They're the ones who have done the inner work, and I truly believe that for me, the inner work starts with God. So if you are struggling in trading right now, before you buy another course or before you try to jump to another strategy, before you switch strategies, before you switch different markets or different currencies, just sit down on your hands, get quiet, and ask yourself, honestly, who am I when the trade goes against me? Because the answer will tell you everything. I'll be back June 15th, fresh account, fresh mindset, and the foundation that actually built to last. Stay logged in, stay pumped, stay jacked, and stop fucking around. Let's fucking go. And oh yeah, before that, let me show you all the markets I'm looking at right now. Looking at like a few market, like 5 market, and also I'm really liking gold sales. Let's hop on it. And this the purse I'm looking at. It's all looking on fire. And honestly, this week purse look better than last week purse, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not gonna trade this week. I'm just gonna look at them, sit on my hands, and be looking at them throughout the whole week. But I ain't gonna place no trade. So the first pair I'm looking at is AUD right here. I'm looking for sales. The daily look bearish. I love the head and shoulders showing the reversal sign. Just waiting for here, and it's pullback and rejections we saw from here. The next pair is NZD/USD, same as AUD/USD. They both look similar, just break counter, look for projections and change of structure, SOS, change of structure, then to then sell right here. And then let's pair AUD/NZD. For this pair right here, I'm not in this trade, but I'm not in this, so I'm just waiting for something like this right here. Boom, to then sell to the downside, NZD. And GBP CAD, waiting for any rejections, waiting for pullback here and any rejections to then sell on GBP CAD. Last but not least, gold. On gold too, I'm looking for sales. Gold is looking pretty bearish right now, I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know if you all don't know, this is the trade that made me believe that they can't. The gold trade I took, that made me believe they can't do the trade. But bro, look at this shit. It just fucking worked me out by some pills, bro. And just went straight to fucking TP. What the fuck, bro? Would have made fucking $500 from this shit. So that's it. On gold, I'm waiting for pullback here for possible sales. Pullback for possible sales on gold. AUD pullback for NZD/USD. Pullback for possible sales. AUD/NZD break and retest for sales. Recap pullback for sales. They're all sales this week. Let the week begin, and don't forget to pray and hit the gym, do your cardio, and stay logged in. Today's Thursday, and I think the time is 11 o'clock. I'm gonna hit a real quick workout, and after I'm gonna give you some trade updates since I've been sitting on my hands this week, and I've missed some pretty solid opportunities, bro. And it fucking pisses me fucking off, bro. You know what it is, bro. Trading is all of that. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. You're gonna miss the winning trades, bro. Always remember, the best trade you will ever take is the ones you didn't
Spent
take.
months in the corner, just me and my bag. I'm used to this, I'm numb to that. I know I just gotta adapt. Hey, let's wait on your Spotify rap. The messages you about to send on the 16th, please don't hit send on none of that. There's no need to check what the temperature is. You know what it is if you double back. Should've put another blade in my back. Should've stood over and double tap. Bank withdrawal, need a duffel bag. What is the offer they said? What did they put on the table? What does that say on that paper? Fuck that, they gotta double that, triple that. Fuck is the bitches at? Yo, the chef 2 Michelin.
Just like that, the week is done. 0 trades. And honestly, it was way more harder than I thought. Not because I wanted to trade, but because I had to sit with myself. No chart to hide behind, just me and my thoughts and God, the OG. And this would tell me something I can't unsee. Without God in depth, none of this means nothing. You can have the best strategy, you can have the best risk management, you can have the sharpest entries, and still be empty no matter what. God and trading goes hand in hand because money was never the real goal. I ain't gonna lie. Growth was becoming a man who can be trusted with more. That was the goal. I spent this week praying, reading, and just being honest with God about where my head was at when I blew the account. And what I realized is that I wasn't trusting Him with the outcome. I was trying to control everything myself, forcing the trades, forcing the money, and that's exactly what happens, and I blew it up. Trading without God for me is just gambling with extra steps. That's it. But trading with God, surrendering the outcome, staying disciplined because I know I am accountable to more than just myself. That's completely different mindset. And this week also, I was just resting, not just as a trader, but as a man. But June 15th, fresh start, fresh account, and this time I'm not alone in this.